Click the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to never miss another update.
Dabbil al-Khazai is one of the famous poets of the era of Imam Raza. He raised his voice about the usurpation of the rights of the Ahlulbayt. He composed two poems that deeply saddened Imam Raza and brought tears to his eyes. Dabbil went to the presence of Imam Raza and said, "O son of the Apostle of Allah, I have composed a poem about you, and I have sworn not to recite it for anyone except after I read it for you." His Holiness said, "Read it." And Dabbil started to recite his famous poem that begins with the following lines. "I see the right of the family of the Prophet being distributed to others, and their hands are empty of their rights and property." He continued with the poem, "I see their spoils being divided among others, and their hands are empty of what is theirs." At this moment, Imam Raza wept and said, "O Khazai, you told the truth. May Allah keep you safe on the day of resurrection." Then Dabbil expressed a few verses about the oppressed state of the Ahlulbayt and their deprivation from their own rights. When the Ahlulbayt were oppressed by those who held grudges, they stretched out their hands to get their rights, but their hands did not reach their rights. Imam Raza said, "Shall I add two couplets to this stanza to make your poem perfect?" Dabbil said, "Yes, O son of the Apostle of Allah." The Imam said, "And there is a grave in Tus. What a tragedy that sets the hearts on fire, that will be burning till the resurrection, until God will raise the Qaim, who will relieve us of our sorrows and tribulations." Dabbil said, "O son of the Apostle of Allah, whose grave is this in Tus?" The Imam answered, "It is my grave. In the near future, however, Tus will become the place of my Shias and visitors." When Dabbil finished reciting the poems, Imam Raza gave him 100 dinars. Dabbil said, "I swear by God that I did not come for this, and I did not write my poems for a reward." He requested the Imam to give him one of his garments to get blessed by it instead. Imam Raza gave back the money along with the robe, saying that he will soon need this bag. Dabbil took the bag and the robe and left with the caravan. On their way, a group of highway robbers waylaid and plundered the caravan, taking all the people, including Dabbil, as captives. While the robbers were busy dividing the booty, one of them recited the couplet, "I see their spoils being divided among others, and their hands are empty of what is theirs." This was the very poem that Dabbil had written. Dabbil asked him, "Who said this poem?" The man answered, "Someone from Khuzar named Dabbil bin Ali." Then Dabbil said, "I am Dabbil." The robber rushed to his chief and informed him of what had happened. The chief came to Dabbil and said, "Are you Dabbil?" Dabbil confirmed, "Yes." The chief then requested him to recite his poem, and Dabbil obliged. The chief of the robbers, filled with respect for Dabbil's words, ordered that Dabbil and all the others be freed and their properties returned to them. As time passed, Dabbil's reputation as a poet spread far and wide. His words became a source of solace and inspiration for the followers of the Ahlulbayt, instilling hope and reminding them of their righteous cause. Dabbil's poems continued to resonate through the ages, carrying the legacy of his encounter with Imam Raza and serving as a reminder of the enduring struggle for justice and the rightful place of the Ahlulbayt in the hearts and minds of believers.